hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining me today for this Sidereal Sun in Capricorn guided meditation. If you are used to working with tropical astrology, you're probably thinking, okay, the sun has been in Capricorn for a long time, since December 21st. It's actually about to transition out of Capricorn. So why are you doing a sun in Capricorn guided meditation today? Well, if you follow sidereal astrology rather than tropical or Western astrology, you will see that the sun is actually just entering Capricorn right now. So I believe yesterday was the day that the sun actually entered Capricorn, and it's going to be in the sign of Capricorn until the 12th of February, which means we're just entering Capricorn season right now, which is exciting. Yay! Capricorn is an intense energy. That said, Capricorn is a really, really productive energy, and it's a good energy for us to be in when we want to get things done and make things happen in our lives. So, just a quick note on the difference between tropical and sidereal astrology. So, tropical astrology is what we use here in the West, and it is based upon fixed dates. So, every year, Capricorn season is the same dates, and it's based upon the seasons and it's earth centric. Sidereal astrology, however, is actually based on precise astronomical alignment. So it's based upon where things actually are in a given moment rather than dates that were set down in stone 2,000 years ago. So the two systems actually evolved side by side. 2,000 years ago, they were the exact same system, and every 72 years from that time, they've gone 1 degree out of alignment, so that the sidereal system now is 24 degrees off from the tropical system, which is why the sun's just entering Capricorn right now in that system. And if you were to actually take out your Stargazer app on your phone and look at the stars, you would see that indeed the sun is actually just entering Capricorn, because sidereal astrology is based upon precise astronomical alignment. So it's showing us where things actually are in the cosmos right in this moment. So welcome to Capricorn season. We thought we've been there since the end of December, but we're just entering Capricorn right now. So what is the energy of Capricorn? For those of you who might be kind of new to astrology, Capricorn is an earth sign, and earth signs tend to be very grounded, very of this material plane. So a lot of the focus of Capricorn is on our physical existence and getting things done here in the physical world rather than in the spiritual realms, or the emotional realms. It's really like what can we get done here in this world of form? And it's these earth signs are a lot about the body, because our body obviously is our vehicle through material form. So the earth signs call us into our bodies and ask us to see what's going on within our body vessels. And Capricorn is also a cardinal sign. So a cardinal sign is there's cardinal and fixed and mutable signs. So cardinal signs are the initiators, and Capricorn starts a season, right? So Capricorn is the energy that starts winter traditionally. So it's an initiatory sign. So during this time of Capricorn season, it's a great time to initiate new projects. It's a great time to step into roles of leadership that we're being called to in our lives. And it's a great time to exert our will, to really stand strong in what we feel is true and right. And obviously, with what's going on in the world right now, there's never been a more important time to be really aware of what's true for you, not what people outside of you are telling you should think is true, but what's actually really, really true for you. So, what is the energy of Capricorn? Well, Capricorn is the sign of, it's the father archetype of the zodiac. So, we have this really grounded, logical, practical, ordered, structured energy that comes through Capricorn. Capricorn rules the 10th house, and the 10th house is the house of fame and fortune, which indicates that it is the house that is related to our career and how we become known in this lifetime. So, Capricorn's energy can help us in figuring out our career path if we're kind of up in the air about what it is we're looking to do. It can help us to move forward in our career path, to shift careers, to devote more energy to our careers. and to really create a new business, anything to do with that, how we're making money, how we're receiving our fortune in this lifetime. Capricorn also governs long term goals. So, Capricorn, I think of like the slow and steady wins the race turtle. So, Capricorn isn't an energy that moves quickly to get something done and just say it's done. Capricorn has this ability to have a really solid long term vision and to slowly but surely work towards that vision, making sure all the T's are crossed, all the I's are dotted, all the details are accounted for, so that when Capricorn's work actually comes out, it is thorough and it's got everything that it needs to be successful and really serve. So Capricorn can be an intense energy because it is so detail focused and um, so disciplined. Capricorn is so disciplined and so structured and so devoted to hard work. It's not a fun and like let's go run off in the mountains and play sign. It's like a let's get down to business. We've got shit to do sign, which obviously is where we're at in the world right now. We do, right? We all have shit to do right now that we're being called into. So Capricorn is a beautiful ally in this. Um, Capricorn sees the big picture and knows where it's headed and is going to take whatever steps that it needs to take to get there. It's a master of the physical plane and centers in the energies of loyalty and honesty and devotion. So Capricorn is a very like upright sign, like upstanding citizen, I think of as Capricorn. Capricorn often gets a bad rep because of that, because it's like Capricorn's no fun, Capricorn's all work and no play. That said, sometimes we need that Capricorn energy, right? We need that structure, we need that order to be able to actually accomplish things in our lives. And Capricorn definitely lends that energy to us. On the more negative side, Capricorn energy can be bossy, can be controlling, it can need things to go its own way, it can have an inability to really enjoy life because it's too focused on like its to do task list of things it has to get done. It can be a workaholic, essentially quite stubborn. Capricorn is ruled by the goats, which the energy of the goat is actually a really, really useful energy to call on in this time to help you in accomplishing your goals and getting the things done that you would like to get done. The goat is, if you think of like a mountain goat climbing up the side of a mountain, it's like it can reach really high summits. So the energy of Capricorn can take you to really high places if you're willing to continue to put in the work and to do the steps A to B to C to D to get everything done that needs to be done to create something really grounded and structured and successful. The mountain goat is like the sky is the limit. The goat is the sky is the limit because it's willing to do what it needs to do to get where it's trying to go. Um, and also with this goat energy is this is you'll always land on your feet. You're always gonna like no matter what happens, no matter what obstacles arise, you're gonna get up and keep going, and you have this really solid structure working for you. So we also have with this Capricorn energy the energy of Saturn. The sign of Capricorn is ruled by the planet and Saturn Saturn can be intense. Saturn gets a bad rep because Saturn's energy can be really constricting, and Saturn shows us all of the places where we're out of alignment. So Saturn can be like the stern taskmaster that's like, nope, you're fucking up here and you're not doing good over here, and nope, you got to look here. And it's like it can be overwhelming and it can be like, no, I don't want to do all of that stuff. That being said, when we're willing to actually work with Saturn's energy instead of push against what it's bringing up for us, Saturn can create amazing amounts of shift in our lives because Saturn helps us to face our karmas and Saturn helps us to work through all the places where we have fallen short. It can be such a powerful ally in teaching us what we need to let go of and teaching us how we need to reorganize and restructure our lives to be more successful, whether that's monetarily successful, whether that's successful in creating new relationships, whatever it is that we're being called into, Saturn can really help us if we're willing to face those constricting places, which unfortunately don't always feel good. That being said, we have to be willing to go into the pain body. We have to be willing to go into our karmas if we actually want to heal them. We can't just numb them down and pretend they're not there and push them under the rug forever. Eventually they're going to burst out. So when we're willing to work with Saturn's energy and through the Saturn energy, Capricorn's energy, we find that instead of all bursting out at once, we're able to take it in bits and pieces and really utilize this ally of Saturn's energy to work through those things and create more structure and order and success in our life experience. So again, Capricorn's not like a super fun sign in the sense of like, yay, let's go like be fairies and explore the world. But Capricorn is an energy that is so, so, so necessary, especially right now in this moment with the state of the world, to enter into this Capricorn energy and really own it. Is going to be so useful for any of us looking to just anchor in more structure, more feeling of being grounded in a time of chaos. All of that is really going to be helpful if we can connect with this Capricorn energy. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to just do a short meditation to connect with the energy of Capricorn, and receive some guidance from this teacher of Capricorn. So if you're here with me, go ahead and just close your eyes and start to deepen into your breath, allowing your breath to fill your belly and fully exhaling, letting go of the day thus far, letting go of any energies which aren't needed in this moment as you really anchor through the breath into your physical body, into your belly. And with your eyes still closed, imagine yourself on the side of a mountain, just seeing a winding path going up the mountain, feeling the breeze blowing with you, a chill in the air as you start to climb this summit, allowing yourself to just take in everything around you, the dirt of the path, all of the trees and greenery surrounding you, any animals you see, any sounds that you hear. And as you walk forward, you start to hear a little clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop. And as you round a bend, you see right in front of you a goat. The Capricorn's goat is here to greet you. And you feel instantly that this goat wants to connect with you. You feel that this goat is here to guide you. And so you start to walk alongside this goat. The two of you now walking together up this path, up this side of the mountain. And the goat has messages that the goat would like to offer you in this moment. And so just connecting with what those messages might be. This goat is here to show you the places where you are needing change in your life. Perhaps the places where you're being called to have more structure. Perhaps the things you're being called to let go of in this moment. Maybe they're limiting beliefs that you're holding on to that you're being called to release. Maybe they're physical objects that they're, oh, this is an earth sign. Maybe there's physical things that it's time for you to let go of. Could be relationships that are no longer serving you. Fears that are holding you back. So allowing this goat to just share with you could be in the form of a visualization, could be in the form of telepathic communication. You could hear the goat speaking or just intuitively know. But listen to what this goat has to say. Where are you being called to elicit change in your life, to create more structure? What areas of your life would really benefit from this Capricorn energy of groundedness, order, hard work? Connecting in with this energy. Allowing the goat to deliver these messages to you in this moment. If you feel silly communicating with a goat, know that our lives are always communicating with us in all myriad forms, and it's a beautiful skill to be able to listen to these communications. And as you look into the eyes of the goat, you start to feel yourself transported off of the side of this mountain and into the cosmos. And you see now that the goat has become the constellation of Capricorn, and that you are floating among the stars, held weightless, all of your troubles released for a moment, as you receive a beautiful cleansing from the energy of Capricorn, cleansing the areas in your life where you haven't been putting in the necessary work, where you've been selling yourself short, where you've been dishonest with yourself or others, where you haven't been forward thinking. Just feeling this release, release, release as you breathe. And now just connecting in before we end this meditation with any long-term goals that you would really like to start working on. Remember, this is a great time for initiation of projects. So any long-term goals that you haven't started yet, or that you've started and you've stopped working on, just stopping in this moment to gain some clarity around what's being called through you. What is it that you're wanting to create or experience or feel? That one feels big. What feeling states are you wanting to elicit more of in your life? And just asking if there's any steps that you can take right away towards these goals. What's the first step that you can take? As you work towards a long-term goal, you don't have to have all the answers of how you're going to get from A to Z. You only need to know how to get from A to B. So connecting in with that energy, that B, that next step towards reaching your goal, and allowing yourself to feel its energy, to feel what it feels like to have accomplished that goal. Seeing yourself taking that next step, viscerally rehearsing doing it, whether it's making a phone call or writing a letter or creating a website. Obviously, the possibilities are endless here, dependent upon your goal. Just seeing yourself taking that next step, because as we visualize ourselves doing the things we're called to do, we get out of our own way. We create new neural connections just through imagining doing something, which actually allow it to happen more easily, because our brain can't tell the difference between something that we're actually doing and something that we're imagining doing. So seeing yourself taking these next steps towards your long-term vision. Maybe that next step is just getting some clarity around what this vision is. And that's awesome. What a service you do yourself in setting long-term goals. And know that as you initiate these goals, as you initiate these projects here in the sign of Capricorn, which is going to be with us, we're going to be traveling through Capricorn's energies until the 12th of February. Know that Capricorn is aiding you and making these dreams become reality, and getting some good grounded footing and structure toward the creation of your dreams. So saying a quick thank you to the energies of Capricorn, to the energies of the goat, and with the breath, just breathing yourself back into the present moments, back into the space where you're seated or lying down, taking a few moments to really come into the body before opening your eyes, and just allowing yourself, if you feel called, to journal what you received so that you don't forget all of this beautiful insight that you've been given through your own inner guidance system. And if you're looking to go deeper, if you're looking to explore your own sidereal astrology, get to know what's going on in your own charts, I would love it if you reached out about destiny mapping. I would be so excited to share more about this beautiful system with you, and more about sidereal astrology and coming into greater alignment in our lives. Well, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to let you go so you can journal. I'm sending you so much love and blessings. Take care and have a beautiful day. Bye bye.